Obsessive DP.
Alright guys, today we set up one of my favorite lights. This is the book light. It provides a beautiful light on our subjects, on our talent, and it's very rappy, very smooth, and it also lights this entire psych stage from the key side. Now how it's composed is, it has a giant 8x8 frame with a quarter grid inside, so it's a pretty see-through piece of material. You can actually see where the light is, and that really just diffuses it throughout the entire scene. How it's set up, the M18 here is hitting a 6x6 ultra bounce, and that ultra bounce is pushing the light back through the 8x8 quarter grid, and that is what lighting the scene. That's why it's so rappy and smooth and gorgeous on the face, is because it's not only bouncing, but it's actually then diffusing it after it's bouncing off the 6x, and that's what gives it the extra shimmer. We actually have two lights because the M18 was not bright enough, so we actually added a Joker 400, so they're both hitting the 6x6 ultra bounce, and that's pushing through the quarter grid to give that extra diffusion, the extra softness on the face, and it looks great in the spots. Alright, so as you can see, the book light has this really soft, really unique, beautiful glow to your character. There's no hard shadows. There really isn't any hard shadows with a book light. That's why I love it. So you may wonder why it's called a book light. And here's why. The diffusion and ultra bounce on your light source are actually forming somewhat of an open book. Here's how it looks. You have your light source here, in our case it was an M18, that's shooting up into an ultra bounce, and then it's bouncing back through a silk right here. So here's your book, ultra bounce, silk, light source, bouncing through, that's your book. In another example, and over at Naknek, we used this kind of light source was a toy ad, and we used the same exact thing, an M18, into an ultra bounce, a 6x in this one, and then back through a 6x silk. It works well in psych stages, in beauty lighting, in toy commercials where everything's supposed to look pleasing. It's not gonna give you any harsh light. It's not gonna give you any of this strong contrast that you see in like dramatic pieces or in super serious scenes in movies or cinema or TV. Those are gonna use a little bit different of a light source, usually much harder, maybe just a softener or a diffusion or a softbox, but the most pleasing light really you can make is giant sources to form your book light. How have you guys used the book light? Comment down below. I want to hear what kind of media or what kind of projects you've used the book light in and your results and how it turned out and how the director liked it, how the client liked it. I'm super curious. Here we use it for some psych stage ads, for some toy commercial ads where we feel like it made sense, but how have you used it? Stay obsessed. Comment down below. Don't forget.